Welcome to another edition of the Sports Check here on GhanaWeb TV with me, Benjamin Saki. Now today, we are honored to have with us the Esports Federation in Ghana, the president of the association, to give us an insight into how esports has evolved in the country as the government or the sporting fraternity looks to make sure that it also gains that prominence in the country. We'll be looking at the challenges that they've been facing as well as delving into how they fared so far in the country since it was instituted. We have with me the president of the Ghana Esports Federation, Mr. Igor Bumipo. He's here with us to have the gun. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Thank you too. Let's go into esports. What's esports about?
Well, esport, short term, is electronic sports. Electronic sport in a way that traditional sports that we know today is football, basketball, all the traditional sport that you know, even karate, Formula One has been converted to the digital sports. So when it comes to esport, in a way that you see a lot of people and not two professional people sitting down, compete in one particular discipline to see or to get a winner, or a group of people sitting down trying to entertain themselves by playing digital competition on any discipline that they choose to use for their competition. So you can see them play on a console, on computer, and even on phone. So esport, short term, is electronic sport. Traditional sports converted to digital sports.
Let's go into the Ghana Esports Federation. Some may find it surprising. Give us a historical background into when the federation was instituted and how it has fared so far.
All right, so this whole esport thing started when we were all young. I'm sure even you know how this started.
We used to.
Parents find it very difficult to see their children go and play video games. So they call like game B, go and learn all kind of things. But it's a passion among communities. And one day we decide to all come together. But I have to acknowledge that this whole idea of Esports Federation or Ghana Esports Federation came from a particular man who suggested that we should go for federation. There was a center at the West Mall called Madagascar Esports Arena.
Okay.
So in 2016-17, we were having our own tournament as usual, as they are happening here now.
Okay.
And the man came in like, oh, I think I like what you guys are doing. I think it's better you guys get close to the authority, get recognized by the National Sports Authority, endorsed by the Ministry of Youth and Sport then.
Okay.
And they at the GOC level also accept us. Then we become a national sport. So we find it difficult to understand because we were just doing our own things in just 2017. So they advised us to reach out to everyone that is into esports. Then we all come together and form the federation. So the name Esports Federation actually was suggested by the man that go and form a federation. Have people, have executives, have regional chairpersons, that all of you have a constitution, have esport development plan, then you get recognized by the National Sports Authority. But he also made it aware that it won't be easy because you need to pass through process to be recognized by the National Sports Authority. Okay. So since 2017, we started changing the recognition by being close to the government. What are the documents that they need? What are the things that we're supposed to do to be recognized? So we started all this process little by little, little by little, little by little. And then one day, 29 January 2024, then we were called to come for our certificate. But we went through a lot of challenges to get there. You need to come with the constitution. You need to come with your sport development plan. You need to come with your executives, the national executives, the regional executives, and other events that you have done. You have to be present in almost 8 regions or 9 regions. So it was not just a one-day thing, but the people were determined, the community were behind us, the executives, the national executives and the regional executive, and the whole community were behind this initiative. And just one day we got the recognition from the National Sports Authority, and it was our breakthrough. It's like chasing a woman for a long time, and one day she said,
I know, right?
And then it's a breakthrough. So that's how the whole federation came about. So we got a recognition by NSA, endorsed by the ministry.
Okay. That was in which year?
That was 2004.
2004.
2024.
2024. All right.
29 January 2024. Yes.
All right.
And we launched the federation 5th April 2024.
You made mention of a man who brought the idea, and then you followed up.
Yeah,
I didn't know about
that man was the former president of the Ghana Olympic Committee, Mr. Benu Numesa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were having our own thing, and he came. I don't know. He just came somewhere and said, "Oh, I love what you guys are doing. I think it's a sports of the future, and let's start with the authority. Let's get close to the authority. Let's make sure that we respect the authority rules. Let's make sure that everything that the authority is asking us, we should provide to them, and will be recognized. But it's not one day thing. He made it clear that it's not one day. So, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, up to 2024, we're changing this, moving this, make sure that we get the recognition. And just one day, we're called by Dachumasi to come for the.
And let's look at since it was instituted last year, that's 2024. Yes. Has there been any tournament that has been organized nationally, regional, and are there plans to do that going forward?
Yeah, so even though we got the recognition, we are still putting a lot of things together. After we got the recognition, we were part of the 13th Africa game that was held recently. Esports was there as a demonstration sport to the whole Africa or to the whole world. So the Ghana Esports Federation has the opportunity to demonstrate esports to the whole world. So that was the first after we got the recognition. But aside that, we were doing our own tournament, travel across the country, because it's part of the requirement. To the authority to see, yes, you can do it or you cannot do it. So all this was there. So we're doing our own thing before we got the recognition. But the recognition also gave us opportunity to really move well. You can see now we are working with the civil service, work with the government, and also it's good to be recognized by the authority, and it's also good to be close to them.
Has there been any challenges so far?
Yeah, sometimes we face challenges. We were trying to have something called the National Esports Arena, like the way you see Accra Sports Stadium. Our dream to have a National Esports Arena, and we know that it won't come easy. That's why I have to push by the government. I have to find a way to make it happen. Yes, that's one of the challenges. But we have centers across Ghana that in case we want to have an event, we go to those centers, and those centers are affiliated to the federation. And the other challenges that we are facing is impersonation. People try to impersonate the federation, which we report them to the authority already, and we believe that the right time and the law will change those people. So these are the few challenges that we face. But aside that, I can tell everything's okay.
The government sports federations, they are watching right now. What would be your appeal?
Well, my appeal to the Ghana, to the authority is to have mercy on us. We know there's a lot of sports at 45 or 46 sports in this country, but esports is a new sport, and we believe that they should just give us 1% attention. We don't need more, just 1% attention, and we will do the best for them. So I appeal to them is to help us to have an esports arena, the national esports arena. Even if you cannot have it all in all regions, at least 2 regions should have an esports arena where we can go there every week, every day, every second to train, to have education, because esports is big. It's not all about playing game. It's education purposes. And through this esports, people have become commentators, marketers, graphic designers, etc. So we have an esports arena and a national esports arena. The tech institution will be part of us, the digital side will be part of us, and the traditional sport people. So it's a big thing that we are looking at, and we believe that government will listen to us and give us that opportunity. And we appeal to His Excellency, the President of the Republic, the National Sports Authority, Yawapofu, Minister of Recreation and Sports, Honorable Kofi Adams. We believe that they are listening to us. We believe that they have us in their plan. We believe that with this video reach them, they will give us the best.
It's been a year. What would you say has been the success that you've chalked within this period of time?
The success is, first of all, having a full recognition from the authority. It's very important. I keep saying that it's better to change the law than the law chasing you. If the law is chasing you, you are in trouble. But when you are chasing the law, you want to marry the law or you want to understand the law. So that's the first success. When you have the back of the government, whatever you need something from them, they are there to listen to you. They are there to help you to develop your sport. So it's one of the best success. And we are coming out with leagues. We are coming out with a national champions tournament. So all those are part of the sources, but we want them to come to reality before we can make it out.
As the president of the Ghana Esports Federation, what will be your last words to the public?
I want to appeal to the parents to allow their kids to be part of esports in ecosystem. It's a sport for the future. I think some people want to become a pilot. People want to become a director in companies. People want to become a president in this country. But esports can also give the same thing. So through esports, the children can become engineers. Through esports, they can become commentators, journalists like you, the graphic designers, serious public relations officers. So esports is a global citizen. It's everything. Whatever we see in the traditional sports, whatever occupation we find in traditional sports, we have the same esports. So they should give their children, and we promise that there are safety protocol measures for the esports industry. Now we give them confidence to make their children go out and come back safely.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And so we just had an extensive conversation with the president of the Ghana Esports Federation, Mr. Igo, concerning how they came about, how they have fared since they started pushing in 2017, and then to 2024, that's when they gained a national recognition and accreditation to fully operate as Ghana Esports Federation. Now he got to tell us about how they also some challenges that they've been facing regarding funding and other things that they would need. And so the conversation will not end here. You explore to the other gaming centers in the country to also get the experience of gamers and also those in charge, how esports could contribute to the national economy and other things as well. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break, and we are still on their special feature on esports in Ghana. We are here in Labadi to engage the Chief Executive Officer of the Ace Gaming Station here in Labadi to also share his experiences in terms of gaming and management and how he has fared so far. We are privileged to have with us Eric Akon. Eric, you're welcome.
Okay.
Let's go into mainstream esports in Ghana. We all know it hasn't gained that attention or prominence like football, athletics, and others. We are helping out to make sure that it also gets that attention in the country. Having had this experience, what do you think will be the best way, or investors coming on board, government coming on board, the sports ministry and other stakeholders coming on board to ensure that the nation gets proper structure for esports?
With my experience, I have made research and I've seen that a lot of people are enjoying income or economic growth in esports. But Ghana here, we are not seeing how important or the benefits of esports. Esports is a sporting activity on its own. Okay, so when Ghana here, the government don't know the importance of esports and they don't know how esports can help in economic growth. But other countries in Africa has taken that benefit, or they are taking advantage of that. So if Ghana governments can invest in esports, there were lots of talented kids around who are willing to train and learn how and participate well to represent Ghana so that they can win something big. And this is an entertainment on its own.
Yeah.
For people to release stress, depression can reduce and other stuff. It's just like the football field. But here is the case in esports, it's electronic. The person is using his mind to act on the field through controller. While on the football pitch, he's using his mind and foot to what? To act on the field. Yeah. So there is no difference in the sporting activity and the esports. If they can implement in that, they can even get more money even than the raw football itself. Because with that one, you are just investing in only one person who is controlling the whole players. But with the field one, you are investing in almost like 24 players to go and play one game.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of money in esports. So they can also look at that one also as well.
Your final words to the public, any other thing?
The only thing I can say is Ace Game Station is now entering into the corporate world, which is limited liability. And we wish all the people who think they are interested in gaming, if you want to invest with us, you can come, then you can also become a board holder, so that we can build the future of gaming. Because this industry is not it's not as simple or as little industry as people think it is. It's a broad thing, and we have been able to manage this to get to a profitable level. So we want to invite people to come on board, to come and help this gaming future rise.
To come and help this gaming future, right? Thank you very much, Eric, for your time with us. So this is the Chief Executive Officer of the Ace Gaming Station here in Labadi, who shared with us his thoughts concerning esports in the country. Now, we spoke to some of the gamers on their experiences, and they shared a lot. So let's take a lesson. After that, we will take you to another gaming station to also explore.
It's about 3 years since I started gaming, and I wasn't that good, but I was always empowering myself, and then I liked challenges, like always playing against tough gamers so that I'll get better. And currently, even nowadays, I don't usually like playing with my friends always. Like, I want to play with different people so that I'll see how I'll perform. So I think, yeah, especially the FC25. I like the football one. I'm not good in football though, but when it comes to the game, I think I'm good, and I'm trying to get better every time. So I always, come here to play game just to have fun as well, and then have passion for football. Maybe not physically, but virtually, I think I'm good in it. I think the leaders and the authorities, they need to, encourage the youth in terms of the gaming aspect. Mostly they think gaming is bad, or gaming makes us lazy or something, but gaming, I mean, it sparks creativity in us, so we have to play games and then to be able to think for us. So yeah.
Well, the experience is good. Gaming actually increases IQ, as people say, and that's really true. But most people in Ghana don't really get that. They get a perception of when you're playing game, then you don't know anything. Like, I guess wasting your time. But gaming improves the knowledge, brain, and IQ. That's really a good idea. I mean, in Ghana here, I don't know, most countries, they host game competitions, they go outside internationally, and yeah. So I'll really be applauding to them if they put efforts to improve in our gaming facilities. And
it has been fun. I usually game to release stress, and then sometimes when I feel depressed or something, I used to release stress. I urge them to invest into esports like other countries, so we promote esports in Ghana.
The experience is a little bit rough and exciting. From my point of view, it's very nice to play game just to release your mind from other things. Me, I play game just to have fun. Me, I'm praying that Ghana will win this award and bring it home for our leaders to see that we are doing something, not that we are just sitting down playing game and doing nothing. I will pray for our government to help with the children that are playing this game to move forward and play this game and win awards for our country.
We had some interesting thoughts from the gamers at the Ace Gaming Station. Now we are here in East Legon, exactly at the game center. We are here with the general manager of this space to speak with us on her experience in esports, and she is also a pro player who competes in both local and international tournaments. She will delve into that and know how the experience has been over the years. Monica Mensah, you are welcome to GhanaWeb TV.
Thank you.
Managing this space has not been easy. I could clearly tell. How has it been?
We opened about a month ago, so we're still running things and seeing how things could be for us in the next few months and years. We have our challenges, but yeah, it's a pretty cool job, I can't lie.
You're looking at esports in Ghana. You've had a federation now, and then they are having a national team competing in international tournaments.
Yeah.
Going forward, what do you expect, and with your experience, what do you think should be done in terms of government coming on board to support and other institutions' aid?
It's a good thing that government has now come into the esports scene, because in the previous years, we didn't have so much support, and it was a bit demotivating for pro players to compete in national and international tournaments. Talk about funds, talk about equipment. It was just so hard. But I think they coming into the scene now will be better for us.
We understand you are a pro player. You've played both local and international competitions.
Yeah.
Walk us through your experience at the local level so far.
In 2021, I got introduced to the professional side of gaming.
Okay.
I was introduced to this group of young ladies who shared the same passion as I did. So it was founded by Kwesi Hayford. He's the president of the Esports Association of Ghana. He founded that organization, and it's still in progress now.
Okay.
So it's called Queens Africa.
Okay.
It consists of young ladies who are passionate about gaming.
For ladies only.
For ladies only. So they would host tournaments within that year. From 2021, within that year, they would host tournaments or attach women-only tournaments to normal tournaments that happen, mixed tournaments. They would make sure they had the women only. So I played in those tournaments and I dominated till now. So in my professional years, I've won 9 championships.
At the local level?
Yes, at the local level. Because
okay.
International is quite difficult.
Okay.
Because we didn't have the equipment with us. If I have to play, I have to go to a game center or borrow a friends and whatnot. And within those years, from 2021, I was signed to my first esports team. That was Falcons.
Okay.
But yeah, the team got disbanded, and I got myself into a new team. That's Play Province.
What's happened? I'm interested.
I don't know. I was just there one day, and they said they're disbanding the team. So I think it was lack of funds as well.
Okay.
Because it's quite hard.
So I want to understand something. It was more of a club or a team.
So you see how we have football teams.
Yeah.
That's the same way esports teams also work.
Okay.
But this time it's a bit a variety of players playing different games or identical games. Or you could be a player and you could play more than 2 or 3 games to be very good at it. And you could compete in tournaments, represent your team, represent Ghana. And I've been doing that for about 3 to 4 years. Yes.
So there are clubs like that.
Yes.
Esports clubs.
So I'm in the best team now. It's called Play Province. It's headed by Herbert Kraku. Yes, he's a very great guy. You should meet him.
Sure, definitely.
Yes. Since then, I've been doing this. For the international tournament, I started online, competed in women-only tournaments for FIFA, but then I had so many disadvantages, and it was just disheartening at some point because internet was one of the biggest issues. Playing with people outside the country, our internet wasn't the best. So you could lose connection and then meet you're out of the tournament. So that's being there.
So at the international level, you haven't won any major?
Unfortunately. So for those who we compete with internationally, they've had so much more experience than us. Generally. Because they've developed in gaming so much that they would be better than us that are now starting. Because as I know, I'm still a pioneer. We are pioneers of like the esports scene in Ghana. So it wasn't surprising, but it was still heartbreaking. And because we didn't have government to support us then, but now they're coming in, they're showing us a bit support. And we need funding. Actually, we need funding for these kind of spaces so people could indulge themselves in gaming as a career.
Let's come to the local level. We made mention of a club got disbanded. Do we still have those clubs, and how do you organize local competitions?
As of now, we have so many esports teams or clubs. Play Province being one of the best. There's Convic Esports, there's Prime Esports, there's I think Tema Esports. There's a lot. I can't even remember. There's Roots Esports as well. Yeah. So these are founded by different individuals or group of individuals. I don't organize per se, but the Esports Association of Ghana and the Federation, they organize these tournaments, or there are some individuals who come together as a group to organize these tournaments. Or it could be brands trying to promote esports as well. Yeah.
That's a very insightful conversation with you, and we hope that going forward, the government comes on board to invest in it and make it more lively, like the football and the other sports. Disciplines. Thank you very much for your time, Monica Mensah. It's been a pleasure.
Okay.
And so you rightly are the general manager of the game center here in East Legon, Monica Mensah, sharing with us her experiences both as a manager and as a pro player in esports. Now, we also going to take some of the comments or what the gamers here at the game center have to say with regards to their gaming experience over the years and how they are faring.
I usually spend my time here because of when I'm off work. That is why I love to stay. And the gaming is really enjoying though, because you need to have time for yourself, at least get more experience on your skills and then be able to compete against others. For the government to be able to help us, there are a lot of gamers in Ghana, for sure. Then because there are no competition nationwide or even international, making us boring. So when he's able to get us good timing or competitions that will take us far, it's going to help us a little. Then it's going to help the nations too. All right.
Gaming has basically really helped me, like, really well. I grew up in a place where it was a whole large community. I grew up in a barracks, and we could walk all the way from 37 all the way to Nima just to play video games and then come back and stuff. And I can say it's helped me stay away from a lot of bad companies or getting myself involved in a lot of bad stuffs. Let me put it that way. The government should just find a way to, support. It's not just about the Black Stars anymore. Right now, it's not just about the Black Stars. Esports or sports in general has blossomed into a lot of, let me say, different kind of categories and stuff like that. That includes esports as well. And it's not just about FC2. There are NBA community. I'm part of the NBA community as well. There are NBA, there are Mortal Kombat and a lot. So the government should find the right way to let more people get involved into the esports community. I think as a whole or like as a nation is going to help us a lot, especially with the amount of unemployment situation in the country. Some people, I know a lot of gamers outside the country who earn close to about $1 million every single month from just gaming. It can be a full-time career for others as well. So it will also reduce the unemployment situation in the country too.
So for me, actually, gaming has been my hobby for the past 7 years. I actually like gaming when I'm free and I'm doing nothing. I prefer to play game rather than watch movies and then other stuff. I really enjoy playing game. Actually, I am an introvert. I don't really like going out and then hanging out with friends. So after, let's say, coding, like I'm a programmer. After coding, I prefer to, game with my friends. So actually, that is what I do. By then, I think if the government should maybe put up something or maybe a support, we will have more gamers in the country.
This brings us to the conclusion of GhanaWeb Sports special feature on esports in the country. Now we engaged the Federation President, Igor, who made us understand how the Federation has fared over the years. We went on to engage with some of the gamers who made us understand that they also game in order to release stress. Now they are all calling on the government and other corporate institutions to come to their aid in terms of investments. And if this happens, esports will become one of the prominent sporting disciplines in the country. This has been an exciting journey with me, Benjamin Saki.